We've learned tonight the death certificate for Andy Griffith says the actor's death was caused by a heart attack. The certificate shows the North Carolina native suffered the attack 24 hours before he died on Tuesday. He was buried in his adopted hometown of Manteo. Now, Griffith was best known for his role, of course, in the Andy Griffith Show, Sheriff Taylor. It was loosely based on his real hometown of Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Yes, he spent a lot of time in this area. In fact, the late radio host Henry Bogan from Hello Henry often interviewed Griffith, and tonight you'll get a chance to hear some of those long-lost recordings. WBTV's Steve Crump is on your side with a tribute to a legend.
Morning came earlier this week with the passing of Surry County's best-known native, Andy Griffith. His words, wit, and wisdom on many occasions found their way to Charlotte radio listeners with a personal touch.
Hello Henry.
The late Henry Bogan and his popular Hello Henry show often paid tribute to the man who put the fictional Mayberry on the map. And in 1980, Griffith and Bogan shared what is now considered to be a moment of local broadcast history. Griffith sat down with Bogan in the studios of 1110 WBT.
I also had some good friends who wanted to keep it, make it a show that we liked and were proud of. Don Knotts was one of them.
Two peas in a pod.
John Hancock resurrected the tapes on the day Griffith died.
So one of the interesting parts about the interview is they are both so educated on the history of North Carolina that it's very fascinating just to listen to two guys that are totally in love with their state.
At one point, the actor shared how the character of the Southern Sheriff evolved.
So I started making my character less hicky, which I think is good for the South.
Exactly.
And memorable for a generation of devoted viewers as well as listeners. Steve Crump, WBTV, on your side.
Wow, and the rest of those recordings will air tonight on the John Hancock Show on WBT Radio. His show airs from 7 to 9.
Can't wait. You know, I heard that when it originally aired. In fact, I walked down the hallway and peered in through the window to watch. I had just gotten here at WBTV
How cool
some 30 years ago. All right, just into the news.